Hello and welcome back to Past and Future. Today we're taking a look at the War of the Spanish Succession, a war that I think has been forgotten and overlooked in British history. The War of the Spanish Succession, while only spanning from 1701 to 1714, is a particularly confusing and intricate conflict, so I've decided to break it down into 3 separate episodes. The first one, this episode, is on the causes of the war, the second one will be on the land conflict, and the third one on the naval conflict and the war's impacts. Because let's face it, sometimes history can be very confusing. So let's dig deeper into the causes of the war. This is Charles II of Spain, and when he died in the year 1700, he named his successor to be Philip of Anjou, the grandson of Louis XIV, the King of France. This meant that the nations of France and Spain, two of the most powerful in the 18th century world, would be united, which would offset the balance of power in Europe. But many other nations disliked this, and so the Grand Alliance was formed. The 3 main members in the Grand Alliance were Great Britain, Holland, and the Austrian Empire, and they all wanted to put this man, Archduke Charles of Austria, on the throne, who was the son of the Emperor of Austria. The other 2 nations had their own reasons for joining the Grand Alliance, however. Great Britain was still angry after the French helped the 1689 Jacobite Rising, and still recognised James II as king instead of William III. Check out the link in the description to find my video on all the Jacobite Risings. And Spain threatened to cut off Netherlands' access to the lucrative Spanish trade. And so the Grand Alliance and Spain and France squared up to each other and prepared for war, which in the 1700s took quite a long time. And it was only in 1702 that things really started getting moving. Bavaria joined Spain and France, whilst in 1703 Portugal joined the Grand Alliance. But just flick back to 1702, and this man, John Churchill, Earl of Marlborough, is put in charge of the combined Anglo-Dutch forces as they prepare to campaign in the Low Countries. And so the stage is set for a war which will change European history forever and decide the fate of nations. Will Philip of Anjou take the crown of Spain, or will it be Archduke Charles? Watch out for the next episode in this series to find out. Thank you for watching as always. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share with your friends. And until next time, adios.